Greetings, everybody. Stand by for the New York Mets at the Los Angeles Dodgers. September 1, 1969 replay. Stand by for the lineups. Whew. Lord. Oh. 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 Oh, Lord. Oh. Oh. Oh, Lord, help me. I want to welcome you all to the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. We're doing our 1969 replay. It's September 1, 1969. It'll be the first of a three between the New York Mets at the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Koosman for the Mets with 11 wins. He's a left-hander. And Bunning, the right-hander, with 4 wins. Let's go through our lineups. For the Mets, leading off, Tommy Agee in center field. Batting second and playing third base, Bobby Foyle. Batting third at first base, Don Clendenin. The Cleanup hitter playing left field, Art Shamsky. Batting fifth at second base, Kenny Boswell. Batting sixth in right, Ron Swoboda. Batting seventh and catching Duffy Dyer. Batting eighth at shortstop is Buddy Harrelson. And the pitcher batting ninth, finishing up his warm-ups in the bullpen. He'll be coming over soon to the dugout. Left-hander Jerry Koosman. Oh, God. Oh, Christ. Oh, God. For the Los Angeles Dodgers, leading off and playing shortstop, Maury Wills. Batting second, playing left field, Manny Mota. Batting third in center is Willie Davis. The cleanup hitter and playing first base, Wes Parker. Batting fifth and playing right field, Andy Costco. Batting sixth at third base, Bill Sudakis. Batting seventh at second base, Ted Sizemore. And Kathy Harden has arrived. She's the best. On the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. And Kathy Harden is for the Mets. Batting eighth and catching Jeff Torborg. And pitching, batting ninth, right-hander Jim Bunning. And we expect to get started in 5 minutes for the first pitch. We're at Dodgers Stadium. And Kathy Harden calling for lots of Ks from Coos today. Koosman, the left-hander. Taking his warm-ups here at Dodgers Stadium. Because Bunning will take the mound first. And I urge you all, if you're a fan of Jerry Koosman, I urge you to take the time to go to YouTube and look for the Rose interview. What's his name? Howie Rose, who's a pretty good announcer and also a pretty good interviewer. Howie Rose interviewing Jerry Koos, it's fairly recent. It's got to be the last 5 years, 10 years. That's recent to me. The world has been a blur for me the last 30 years. It's a very enjoyable interview. It's a good length. It's not like a 10-minute piece. And I'm just going to give you a little teaser. Howie Rose asked him what it was like being on the mound there in the ninth inning. And in that fifth game. And he said he was so nervous he couldn't think. And to me, my initial reaction was he looked so calm. And the final out, I believe it was Davy Johnson, a right-handed hitter, hit it to left center for Cleon. And the amazing happened. It actually happened. Is that why I'm doing this replay? That's not the only reason. But it sure as hell is one of them. We got about 2 minutes till the first pitch here. And if I could tell you how I've been, I don't want to tell you. I'm just biding my time, knocking on heaven's door. Very, very disturbed about so many, many things, both personally and collectively in the world. But I'll tell you what has been a terribly good respite for me. It's been Strat-O-Matic. I played back in what I call the golden years, from 1970 to 74, when the first conventions were held and the Strat-O-Matic review started. That was our social media back then. Of course, I gave it up in 74. I had a girlfriend, Never went back, really. I tried it a couple times. It didn't stick. But after the pandemic, I said, this is for me. Hey, Rick has arrived. Wishing you a good afternoon, Rick. Great to have you. And there we are. And the Dodgers take the field. There's Jim Bunning. Great pitcher. Lousy human. Taking his warm-ups. It's Torborg behind the plate. He was traded from Pittsburgh. It's Pretty Boy Parker at first, Sizemore at second, Sudakis at third, Wills at short, Moda in left, Willie Davis in center, and Costco rounding it out in right field. And the first batter is Tommy Agee, right-handed hitter Agee. Bunning is ready, and he winds and deals. That's 6'8", right-handed, walked him. So Agee hustles to first after the base on balls. I wouldn't call that exactly a sort of a almost sprint. that Rose did, but it was a hustling, and AG is on. Here's Bobby File now. And the pitch. He lays it down. It's a 10. The infield is in. He'll be a B, a C. That's not going to be work. That is a 10C. Bunning fields it and throws AG out. So consider it a force out. It was a good try. This failed sacrifice. Consider it a force out. And here's Clendenin now. At least it wasn't a double play. Okay, Bunning now. That's 6-5 right-handed, and that's going to be a drive hit out by Clendenin deep into left center. It's extra bases, and he's going for third, and he slides in. It wasn't necessary, but a triple for Clendenin. It was a 6-5 triple, 1-9. It was a 9. So with one out. Oh, and File scores, by the way. I forgot to mention that little detail, Kathy Harden. And for Met fans, how pleasant. A triple by Clendenin, bringing File home. Let's take an early 1-0 lead here, top of the first, one out. Clendenin on third, and here's Art Shamsky. Here's Bunning now from the stretch. He eyeballs Clendenin and throws 3-7. Struck him out. Oh, Shamsky down swinging. 2 down. And here's Kenny Boswell now. Clutch situation. Yeah, folks, it's Jeffrey Guterman. Sorry if there was a little connection problem there. We hope people will refresh. It happens. Yep. And we are back. So it's 2 down now. Here's Boswell from the stretch. Bunning. That's 2-3. And he grounds it to short for Wills. Over to pretty boy Parker. And the side is retired, but 1 run for the New York Mets. On a big triple by Clendenin, brought File home. Clendenin was left on after a half. New York Mets 1. Dodgers coming up. And here's Jerry Koosman now. Taking his warm-ups. Get it even closer if you want. That's a nice shot right there. He was one hell of a pitcher. There's 2 of them. He was out for about a month in '69. 3-4 weeks with arm trouble. One hell of a pitcher. And he was on the hill when they won it all. It was a memorable moment in baseball history and in history. I guess American history. So Koosman takes the mound, and leading it off for the Dodgers is Maury Wills. It's Koosman. And here's the pitch. That's 3-3 left-handed. Grounds it to second. Boswell throws it over to Clendenin. 1 out. And here's Manny Mota. Lord help us. Koosman gets the sign from Dyer. He's set. 4-5, right-handed, struck him out. Mota goes down swinging. And it's Willie Davis, pretty boy. Comes out on deck, Mike Terranova. Oh, okay, so you're in the truck there, Mike? Oh, you're getting me homesick. You got, I bet you that's good pizza. Oh, Lord, I bet that's good pizza. It's 2 outs. Nobody on. Davis at the plate. Here's the pitch from Koosman. Oh, it's not just a game, it's a Met game. And that's a pop-up behind the plate. Dyer gets it. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Coos. 1K for Coos. Kathy Arden. No runs, no hits, none left. And folks, we've gone 1. This is Jeffrey Guterman here. Oh, Mike is a Mets fan, and he's watching me roll a game, and you know how important that, you know what, how that makes me feel good, Mike. In this era, this time, which is so hard on so many of us, your support is much needed nourishment. I mean it. Well, we move to the top of the second. Here's Bunning now. He allowed a run in the first. Again, that big triple by Clendenin that brought File home. Here's Swoboda to lead it off. .57 right-handed. Grounds to second X. That's our first X today. That's Sizemore 318. It's a ground ball G1. Sizemore an 18. 4, 5, 6, 7. And he throws him out. So Swoboda is retired. As we could say, a nice play by Sizemore. And here's Duffy Dyer now. Here's Bunning now. So I assume you're a passenger in that truck, Mike, huh? 3-9, and Dyer, I'll say it, strikes out swinging. Sometimes it's a little hard there, but that's the second for Bunning. 2 away now. Top of the second, here's Buddy Harrelson. And the pitch from Bunning. That's 5-7. Switch hitter batting left, grounds to second again. 4 Sizemore, 318. It's a G2. It's a hard ground ball. That's 5, 9, 10. And he throws him out. The side is retired. No runs, no hits. The strikeout, the second for Bunning. Middle of the second, it's 1-0. Mets. And here's Koosman taking his warm-ups. Koosman retired the Dodgers 1-2-3. Yeah, well, Mike, yeah, you are making me happy. And appreciate it. I'm very glad I should hope so, that your son is driving. I should freaking hope so. Bring him a pie. Oh, yeah. Give him a pizza pie. And that's amore. Well, it's going to be Pretty Boy Parker to lead it off here. Bottom of the second, 1-0 Mets. Koosman now. 2-7 the pitch. And that is a liner to third, caught by File. And that's a nice catch by Bobby File at third base. Here's Costco. Okay, Koosman now. 6-3, right-handed, struck him out. That's the second for Jerry. Both pitchers with 2 strikeouts now. Bill Sudakis is the batter. 1-5, left-handed, struck him out. And that'll be 3 for Koosman. So 3 Ks for Koos. And another 1-2-3 inning, Kathy Harden and Jeffrey Guterman here at the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. We have gone 2. It's 1-0 Mets. Oh, I get something for free. All right. That's freaking generous. Well, we've gone 2, folks, here at Dodger. And it's 1-0 with Clendenin, that big triple that he knocked the Bunning pitch. Mets will be up now. Koosman to lead it off in the top of the third. And here's Jerry Koosman to lead it off. Jim Bunning on the mound, top of the third. And he struck Koosman out, so now Bunning has 3. And now Tommy Agee walked and was forced on a foiled File sacrifice. Kathy Harden for the Mets. Here's Bunning. 5-9, struck him out. That's number 4 for Jim Bunning. There's a good ratio, I guess. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's File. I'm glad File's been in the middle of some shit. And he made that very nice catch last inning. Reached on the force, came home on Clendenin's triple. There's Bunning. 5-3, right-handed, fly ball left. Moda, 214. F2, E14. That's 478, E14. And he makes the catch. Moda. A nice catch by Moda. And a 1-2-3 for Bunning. So Bunning has retired 8 in a row. Oh, I dug Agee. You know, I dug Agee a lot. He was, and I think 1970 he had a good year too. He's not a superstar, but in the World Series he was a superstar. Hell yeah. God. Oh. Okay, bottom of the third now. It'll be Sizemore to lead it off. Koosman has retired the first 6 Dodgers. .69 struck him out. So both pitchers dominating. Now Jeff Torborg. .610 right-handed, grounds to third X. File 312. That's an S1, it's going through. It's an E12. That's 47912. And he throws him out. That's a base hit, I'm sorry. That is a base hit. So Torborg gets a single, goes past File. And here's Bunning now. First hit for the Mets, first base runner. I mean, for the Dodgers, first base runner. .27 struck him out. Number 5 for Jerry. And here's Wills, 0 for 1. Here's Koosman now. And the pitch. 2-6. Base hit Wills. Torborg goes to third and holds. So to me, that's a it really doesn't, it helps a little. Well, with 1 out, it helps. Fly ball, they can bring it home. Oh, there's 2 outs. Yeah. First and third, here's Moda. That's 4-9, and that's a liner to second. Oh, caught by Boswell. Very nice catch by Kenny Boswell. And to save a base hit there. And the side is retired, no runs. 1 hit, 2 hits, and both left on. Well, here come the Mets. It's going to be Bunning, top of the 4th here. He's allowed 1 run. Here's Clendenin, who got the triple. "6-3. It's a base hit for Clendenin. Now maybe he's working on a cycle on first base, and here's Art Shamsky. And the pitch from Bunning. That is 5-3 left-handed. Fly ball left X. That's Moda, 214. Six, 12, 18, 14, 18. Whoa! It's a 2-base error. On an F2. Clendenin goes to third. An error by Moda out in left. A 2-base error. Clendenin goes to third. Runners advance 2 bases. So Bunning has second and third. Nobody out for Kenny Boswell. Infield is back. All right. Here's Bunning now. Pitch to Boswell, 1-5. Fly ball left, that's it, that's deep enough. Moda makes the catch and Clendenin tags. 2-0 Mets. Shamsky holds at second. And here's Swoboda. The Mets get another piece of Jim Bunning tonight. Nibbling away. 2-0 Mets here, top of the fourth. 1 out still. Shamsky walks off second. It's Swoboda now. Bunning. That's 5-5. Grounds to short X. That's going to be Will's 331. Can he make this play? E31 on a G1, 8-11. Yes, he does. On a G1 with a runner on second. He goes to third. Wow. You got to watch those super advanced outcomes there. He couldn't stop Shamsky from going to third. To me, that's almost useless. I guess it's worthwhile. 2 outs now. And here's Dyer. 2-0 Mets. Shamsky on third. And Bunning. That is 4-6 right-handed. Base hit up the middle off Bunning. It's unearned. But the Mets will surely take it. Costly error there by Manny Mota. Dyer getting the base hit. It was a 4-6 right-handed. Base hit to center, AG -3. But 2 outs. And here's Buddy Harrelson. So Mets chipping away here with Koosman on the mound tonight. Oh, and here's Bunning now. That's 4-8. Switch hit batting left. Walked him. Oh, Lord, good eye. And if anything, it's nice to have Koosman finish the inning off. First and second, 2 down, 2 in, 3-0 Mets here. Bunning. 6-4, right-handed. Fly ball left in the middle of trouble. And Mota will get under it. And Koosman is retired. But there were 2 runs for the Mets. On 2 hits, the big error by Manny Mota out there. And then Dyer knocked him home. It's 3-0 Mets. We're heading to the bottom of the 4th for Koosman now. On the mound. No runs, 2 hits, 5 strikeouts. He'll face the meat of the order, Davis, Parker, and Costco. Okay, Koosman is ready. Here's Davis to lead it off. He popped to the catcher Dyer in the first. That's 5-9 left-handed. Struck him out. Number 6 for Koos. Here's Parker now. One 6, he flies it to center, shallow, AG running in, and he makes the catch, a running catch, 2 away. And the better is Andy Costco. Koosman, as smooth as silk, even allowed a couple base hits last inning, but smooth as silk tonight. Here's Koosman now. The pitch to Costco. That's a 2-7 left-handed. Grounds it to second for Boswell. Over to Clendenin. And the side is retired. We've gone 4. It's 3-0 Mets. Koosman. No runs in 4 innings. 2 singles. Has struck out 6. Shutting the Dodgers out. That's what matters in a game like this. And I'm going to take a break here in Studio B for about 2 to 3 minutes just to get my bearings straight. I invite you to do the same if needed. 3-0 Mets. We'll be back with the rest of the game in just a couple to few minutes. Wow. So we'll see what happens, Mike. The New York Mets will come up in the top of the fifth, leading 3-0. Koosman on the mound for New York. Bunning for the Dodgers. We'll be back in just a moment. We're back at Dodger Stadium, and Charles has come just in time for the top of the fifth. Bunning in his fifth inning got tagged for 2 more runs in the fourth. It's 3-0 Mets. First of a 3, September 1, 1969. Mets 10.5 out since Pittsburgh won today. Looking to keep the pace within 10 games, 2 games over 500. They've won 5 in a row. Here's AG now. Bunning. And the pitch, 6-4, right-handed, fly left. A fly ball to left field. Mota is there. Mota, remember, he made the error in the fourth, a costly error. A 2-base error. Glad to see you. We have Charles for the Mets. Kathy Harden for the Mets. Here's File now. One nine, and he pops him up. Sizemore at second base makes the catch, 2 away. And here's Clendenin working on a cycle. Tripled in the first to knock home the first and the winning run thus far. Single then scored the second run in the fourth on a sacrifice fly by Boswell. Remember, Dyer knocked Shamsky home. Bunning. That's 6-5 right-handed, and it's blasted into the gap. Oh, Lord, off the wall. Clendenin standing at second with a double, and he just needs a 4-bagger for the cycle. Only Willie Mays has done it. I think he did it late April or early May. April or May. A double by Clendenin with 2 outs, though. A 6-5 double. And here comes Shamsky. A clutch situation for Shamsky now. Error. 6-5, right-handed. There it is, off Bunning. It is a double, sir. Oh, okay. I didn't make an error. Okay, I'm going to get paranoid here. Here's Art Shamsky now. 2 outs. That's 1-7, and he walked him. And that's going to bring up Kenny Boswell. He knocked home the second run with a sacrifice fly, brought home Clendenin. Now it's first and second, 2 down. Kenny, a left-handed hitter. There's Bunning now. That's 1-8, right-handed. Grounds it to second. This should end the inning. Sizemore over to Pretty Boy Parker. And the side is retired. So the Mets strand 2, no runs. Middle of the fifth, still 3-0. Coos throwing shutout baseball through 4. Here's Sudakis. Koosman with 6 strikeouts today. The pitch. 1-9, struck him out. Number 7 for Koosman. Boy, does he have control tonight. Oh, Kathy Harden, Clendenin, just amazing. Here's Sizemore now. That's 4-9 right-handed, and that is a liner to second, caught by Boswell. A pretty dive, and Boswell saved another hit. He made a play earlier that was beautiful. And this one 2 down now. Let's look at that again, 4-9 right-handed. And it's a liner to second, and it's caught by Boswell. 2 away here, and now Torborg singled. He's got one of the 2 singles off Koosman. 3-8, pops him up to short. Harrelson makes the catch, and the side is out. 1-2-3 again for Koos. With 7 strikeouts. It's 3-0 Mets, top of the 6th. Bunning in trouble the last 2 innings. Got out of it in the 5th. Swoboda will lead it off. Oh, yeah. His lucky charm is his pitching arm. Actually, he uses all parts of his body, a pitcher. Legs, back. That's 6-4, right-handed, fly to left. Moda, 1 out. Duffy Dyer now. 6-4, right-handed, another fly to left. That's random. Moda makes the catch, 2 away. Oh, I loved his straight kick. I loved his straight kick delivery. I loved the smoothness of Seaver. Here's Seaver. This is him when he starts. And this is him when he's done. He is the smoothest son of a bitch. And in the top 10 of all pitchers of all time. I would venture to say top 10. I mean, there's a lot of great ones. If you want to make it top 25, he's got to be there. Okay, here's the pitch to Harrelson. 6-9, switch hitter batting left, struck him out, watching, looking. And that's the 5th for Bunning, and he gets a 1-2-3 inning. And we head to the bottom of the 6th. And this is the way they worked. They thought Bunning was still a great pitcher. They let him hit in the 6th. It's that simple. It could be debated, but it was a different game then. Here's Koosman. That's 3-11. He flies it to center for AG, 1 out. Here's Wills, 1 for 2. 3-11, left-handed, grounds to third. And File has it, 2 away. He's allowed 2 singles, and that's it. It's the only base runners today for Koosman. No walks, 7 struck out. Here's the pitch to Moda. That's 2-6, and he taps it to short, and Harrelson has it and whips it over to Clendenin, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 again. He's retired 10 in a row. And we head to the top of the 7th. Meanwhile, Bunning has pitched fair ball. He got into trouble a couple times, but we'll see. Koosman, 5-2. Just to let you know, the Dodgers lost this one 10-6. Right? Is that what you're doing? You're looking at the real world? Because I'm looking at that. And by the way, Rod Carew is back with Minnesota September 2, everybody. Rod's been out for a while. Let's see how Koosman fared. Well, he let up 4 runs. Holy Christ. He pitched a third of an inning. I can't make heads. I don't know if that's correct. 5, 6, maybe so. Pitched a third of an inning, allowed 4 runs, got bombed. He got bombed. And you'd say, oh, he got bombed. If it was Strat-O-Matic, you know, you might say, I don't know if that's realistic. How realistic is that? Sometimes a pitcher just doesn't have it. Okay, Bunning now will face Koosman here in the top of the 7th. Mets lead 3-0. Yeah, it's a near perfect game. What a shame he let those up. It's popped up to short. Koosman is retired. Wills makes the catch. And here's Agee 0 for 2 and a walk. That's 2-6. Struck him out. Agee fans, that's the 6th for Bunning. And here's File. Whoa, it's a 6, a 1-9, and he pops it up to second for Sizemore, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Bunning again. So it's a 3-0 ball game. 7th inning stretch, and here's Koosman will come up in a moment. After the 7th inning stretch, it'll be Davis, Parker, and Costco. Here's Willie Davis now. He's 0 for 2. Koosman. And that's 3-7. Grounds it to second for Boswell. 1 away. And here's Parker now. Parker 0 for 2. Koosman. 5-7, that changed. Switch hitter batting right, struck him out. Number 8, Pretty Boy goes down swinging. Not so pretty there. It's 12 in a row for Koosman. And Andy Costco, 2 outs, nobody on. Two-7, left-handed, grounder to second, Boswell. Over to Clendenin, and the side is retired. We've gone 7 here. I guess it's fair to say it's a pitching duel. 3-0 Mets. Bunning will come out for the top of the 8th here. It'll be Clendenin, Shamsky, and Boswell. Well, it's been some really good pitching today. Even Bunning, except for a couple of lapses. It's a 3-0 ball game. It is what it is. And Bunning takes the mound. Clendenin will lead it off. This is probably, or maybe, his last shot. At the cycle, he's got to hit it long. Here's Bunning now. He winds and deals. That's 4-6 right-handed. Base hit to center. Screw the cycle. He's 4 for 4. I'm so sorry. That's the 8th. I am so sorry. We're okay. Boy, is that some pretty hitting today by Clendenin. And I love Strat-O-Matic because things don't always work out exactly how you want. You don't control it directly. We'd love a perfect game, some of us, by Koosman. We'd love a cycle by Clendenin, but it doesn't always work out that way. Just because you want it doesn't mean it's going to happen. But it's Clendenin on first. Here's Shamsky now. This is Bunning's second endurance inning. 6-2 left-handed, grounded back to Bunning. X. He's a 5-7. Watch out, that might go through. A 5-7, my lord. 14-5, no, it's a G3, but it's a tough one for him. That's 3-6-8. And he's a 7. It'll be a clean G3. And Bunning throws Shamsky out at first, and Clendenin goes to second. Darn, that super advance is sometimes hard to finally get. But we get it. We may be a little slow, but we're accurate. So it's actually like a sacrifice. Here's Kenny Boswell now. Kenny's made a couple pretty plays out at second base today. He had a sacrifice fly, brought home Clendenin in the 4th. Here's Bunning. That's 5-5 left-handed, grounds to short X. And that's for Will's 331. G3. No infield in, no one being held. E31. That is 6-12-14 E31. It's going to be a G3 with a runner on second, and it's hit too short. Clendenin will hold at second. He had an option to go to third. We're not going to send him. 2 outs. And here's Swoboda now. Again, Mets ahead 3-0. Top of the 8th. 111. Base hit to left. Whoa, by Swoboda. This might score Clendenin. Clendenin rounding third. 1-14, 2 outs, 1-16, plus 2, 1-18. They'll let him go. A nice base hit, and Clendenin on his horse. One more hit or walk. Bunning has fatigued. And that makes it a 4-0 ball game. So there's some pretty hitting there. With Clendenin on second after the ground ball by Boswell. Or maybe it was Shamsky. It's a 4-0 ball game. Everything coming up roses for the Mets today. 2 outs now. And here's Dyer. 3-8, and it's a base hit, and that's going to be it for Bunning. Swoboda goes to third and holds. A 3-8 single by Dyer. Boy, he timed that so well. And Dyer is 2 for 4 today. Mets just trying to keep up the pace with Pittsburgh. They were 10 out at the start of this state. Pittsburgh has won already. Now the Mets just have to keep pace. You got to win every frickin' game. Buddy Harrelson will be the batter, but that's it for Bunning. Nicholson pitched in Real World, but I don't think we need to use him right now. Like I said, we're going to bring Alan Foster in down by 4. He's not bad, but that's just what we're going to do here. Foster coming in from the bullpen. Bunning pitched 7 2/3. Clearly not as sharp as Koosman today. Seven hits. He walked 3, struck out 6, and allowed 4 runs, responsible for first and third as Foster comes in with 2 outs. And here's Buddy Harrelson. .49 left-handed, hit well, but he does not have the power. And it's a fly ball to right. Oh, at the warning track. And Costco makes the catch. The side is retired. But another run for the Mets. Don't doubt that was hit well by whoops. Turns out Bunning by Harrelson. Bunning allows 3 earned, 1 unearned. Foster comes in. Here's Koosman now, though. I'd say he's near perfect. He allowed the 2 hits in the third, and that's the only base runners. Here's Dukakis. I'm sorry, Sudakis. That's 6-8. Switch hitter batting right. Fly ball center for AG. And he just keeps rolling through this lineup. Here's Ted Sizemore. Even though this part of the lineup puts my feet to sleep for the Dodgers. That's 2-3. Left-handed, grounder to Boswell at second, and over to Clendenin, 2 outs. And here's Torborg. That's 4-5 right-handed, struck him out. Number 9 for Jerry. Oh my. Number 9. That's to me a magic number. No, and it's another 1, 2, 3. God, he's been something. 16 in a row. And Koosman will lead it off. Here's Foster. That's 6-6. Right-handed hitter. Base hit, Koos. Whoa, a single by Koosman. Koosman, right-handed hitter. Jerry on first. Here's AG now. If you're looking ahead to the bottom of the 9th, it's going to be a pinch hitter for Foster or whoever finishes this inning. And then the top of the order, Wills and Mota. It's 4-0. Here's the pitch to AG. Whoa! That does not count. It's a re-roll. Because the whole thing didn't go through the tower. We don't even look. Here's the pitch again. That's going to be 5-5 right-handed. Fly ball center. Davis makes the catch. Here's Bobby File now. Here's Foster. 1-8. Struck him out. And Clendenin, one more chance here for the cycle. He has a triple, 2 singles, and a double. Here we go now. Road Scholar has arrived. 2 outs. Koosman on first. The pitch to Clendenin. 4-6 right-handed. Fly ball center for Davis. And the side is out. We're heading to the bottom of the 9th. Nothing Mets. Koosman. Near perfect. Outside of 2 singles in the 3rd. No one has reached base. And there's going to be a hitter here for Foster. Let's see who it's going to be here. Well, it's going to be Lefebvre. For lack of anyone better, due to the left-hander in there, Koosman. Lefebvre, a switch hitter, batting right. Here's Koosman. 4-5, switch hitter, batting right, struck him out. Number 10. Has he been something tonight? Just a pleasure to watch a pitching performance like this. Here's Maury Wills with 1 out, nobody on. Switch hitter, batting right. Here's Koosman now. Four eight, switch hitter batting right, struck him out. That's 11 for Koosman. It leaves you speechless to watch a pitching performance, Kathy Horton, like this. Here's Koosman now. With 2 outs, nobody on, Moda comes up. Two and two to Manny Moda. 1-5. Swung on, and that is a drive hit out into the gap. Extra bases. And Moda is on second with a, looks like a triple. Yeah, it's a frickin' triple. Well, there's the first hit off Koosman and the first base runner since the 3rd. Now the batter is Willie Davis. I don't think it worries the Mets too much, Kathy Arden. He still has a chance to make it an even dozen. That Mota Pesky, remember though, he made the very costly error. But it was the triple by Clendenin that brought home File in the first inning that made all the difference, because Koosman thus far has been pitching shutout baseball. Koosman now from the stretch. The pitch to Davis. 5-7 left-handed fly ball center for AG. And the ball game is over. Well, that does it for me today. A great game, a 4-0 win by the New York Mets. The win goes to Koosman, his 12th of the year. Bunning gets the loss. Koosman was really something. He allowed 2 singles in the third and a triple in the ninth. No other base runners, no runs. 11 strikeouts. You can't really want something much better than that. Meanwhile, some real clutch hitting by the New York Mets. Clendenin 4 for 5. And it was a great game for the New York Mets. We'll put this one in the books. Mets now keep pace. They're still only 10 games behind the first place Pirates. Dodgers lose again. The happy recap, exactly. This has been Jeffrey Guterman. That's my recap, though. It's happy, it's short, it's brief. Koosman, if I may, the star of the game. And that does it for me here in Studio B. Whew. Stay well, everybody. I'll catch you next time, and I appreciate you all hanging out for the game. I really do. Exactly.